I'm at Yosemite right now. It's not every day that I get to come here. In fact, it has been 5 years since my last visit. To be honest, this is less than an ideal time for me to travel, as I just started training for my 50 miler. So, why am I here? Well, it all started with my friend, Mike. Mike is the architect behind some of the most iconic hikes I've done, including Cactus to Clouds on Mount Whitney. So when he pitched the idea to hike Mount Dana from Yosemite Valley, there was only one answer, a resounding yes. So here we are, hiking in the dark at 4 in the morning. Meet Adam, a solid hiker with a lot of pace. He turned out to be the MVP of the hike, but more on that later. Hong, another strong hiker, especially on downhills. I'm still not properly warmed up yet.
I'm not warm either. That's why I was starting to cruise there.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
We're at mile 11 and we've gained 4,500 feet.
When it just became clear that my pack was,
It was finished.
yeah, and I got it through that, and then took it up in the air. And
In case you were wondering what sort of things we talk about on these ridiculous long hikes, right now we are having a riveting conversation about peanut butter sandwich. Yep, fascinating stuff. Do you add chili or just peanut butter?
I could totally see that. He probably vacuum sealed the whole of it.
oh yeah. He busted the whole thing out, into.
We are almost at mile 15 and we took a short break. Got some food in, got some water in, and we are ready to roll again.
So for elevation,
So, okay. I mean, right, the one I got from you had.
that water does look pretty damn clear. So this is not far up the trail.
Uh huh.
It's
We are at around mile 21. We probably have 10 or 15 more miles to go, but everyone is going really strong. It has been a pleasant hike so far. Yeah, we're just taking a short break. All right, let's hear from Hong. All right, Hong, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Nice. Are you enjoying the hike so far?
Yeah, so far I like it. Thank you.
Awesome.
Some transient confusion about the route. Luckily, Adam and Mike quickly figured out the correct trail. We also realized that the hike was gonna be 5 miles or so longer than our initial estimate.
Maybe just this way?
longest activity. You don't have a longer bike ride.
Oh, that's true, because I did have one 80-mile bike ride. Yeah. Well, longest activity on foot. There you go. Qualifying it.
You hear me yapping about some 80-mile bike ride I did 3 or 4 years ago? I was saying how this hike was gonna become my longest activity on foot. Spoiler alert, your boy jinxed it.
Are they trying to grow grass out here? He mapped us this one and we ended up going through this old campground. It was kind of cool.
Oh yeah. The one in Butterfield. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people at that point in life get interested in like the traffic won't move any slower.
Around this time we got a bad news. Tioga Pass was being closed in a couple of hours or so due to snow prediction. This meant we barely had the time to reach our car, and certainly not enough time to continue the hike towards Mount Dana without getting stranded for the night.
What's happening is they are closing Tioga Pass, and one of our cars is staged there. So we won't be able to go back to the valley if we try to do Mount Dana in time. We have about 2.5 more hours to reach our car, and we still have 5 more miles. So I think we should be good just reaching the car, but if we attempt going to Mount Dana, we're not gonna be able to come back. So yeah, that's the update. Let's see how it goes.
You get yourself another micro.
Yes.
Adam decided to power on forward just to make sure he can move the car in time to a safe spot. He ended up hiking 1 mile or so more than us in the process. At the end of the day, we couldn't achieve what we set out to do. But we still got a decent 30 plus miles hike out of it. Along the way I caught up with a couple of old friends and made a new one. That's a win in my book. I am grateful for numerous things in my life, and having friends like these is certainly at the very top of that list. I mean, Where else am I gonna find people crazy enough to wake up at 3:30 in the morning and crank out a 30-mile hike?
Miata, that's great. I've definitely seen Outback too. But I feel like